Welcome back, Mech Warriors. I'm Luscious Balzac from FGRD, bringing you some more Tournament of Stars. Right now we have a Division B matchup between 228 Hellraisers from Heaven and Clan Crossfire. For those of you who haven't really been paying attention to Tournament of Stars, don't know what it is, it's a 5v5 tournament, clan mechs only. The game mode is Conquest. There's only one cap point available for those 5v5 matches. Drop 1 is split up into 3 smaller drops. They're duels. The first of which is a 1v1 with trial mechs. For this week, that trial mech is the Mad Cat Mark II-2, I believe. Anyways, it's a splat build. It's got LB20s, SRMs. And then we get into 2v2s, and then after all the duels have finished, we get into the 5v5 drops. Something special about this tournament is that legendary mechs are allowed. You can bring one legendary mech in your drop deck for drops 2 through 5. Legendaries cannot be used in the duels. And the only legendaries you are allowed to use are the ones that are available in the in-game store for MC. That being said, do note that you can only bring a total of 3 legendary mechs throughout your 4 available drops where they are usable. Another little quick side note is that with the Axum being released for MC this week, it has become legal to use in this tournament. Yeah, I think that just about covers Tournament of Stars. Clan mechs only, 5v5, Conquest single cap point, makes it into more of a, King of the Hill type thing. You're going to get the most points by destroying the enemy mechs than simply winning on objective. You get 1 point per enemy mech destroyed, and then 1 point for winning via the objective. Right? So if you destroy all 5 enemy mechs and are able to swing the caps and get up, get the 750 tickets or whatever, you can potentially earn 6 points. Anyways, I'm going to ask these players if they're ready to launch. And, hopefully they are. We can get into it. Now, I know both teams didn't technically say locked, but they've been waiting around for like 8 minutes sitting in the lobby. I didn't really wait anymore. Alrighty. Over here on Clan Crossfire side, we have Nikoro Doomguard in the Mad Cat Mark II-2 trial. 2 LB20s, 4 SRM6, and Purpose. And fighting for 2 I'm gonna try to stay above losing as much as possible throughout all of these drops. I don't know. I prefer sticking to one side. That way it doesn't seem like we're just following one team. So, anyways, both players going to the north side of the Mech Factory here. They saw each other, both fired off with each other. So I think we thought they would take a really good game of first one. the engagement. We got a little bit of jump jet feather coming from both players, trying as they try to spread that damage. Nakoro getting shot in CT. Let's see if we can get a readout on Pinky here. He's already opened CT, but Nakoro's looking. Ooh. All right, so Nakoro overheated. Pinky overheated because I do not believe there's any ammo in that CT. So that is going to be a 2-8 win here on drop 1.1. The one game. Oh my goodness, did I have the wrong... Okay. Alrighty, I had the wrong scene transition for that first duel. That is my bad. Oh, that frustrates me more than it frustrates you guys. Ah! That's right. We are going off to Steiner. Stay above blue team. Oh boy. Oh, that's brutal. Oh no. Alrighty. Alrighty. We are in the correct scene this time. It's not it's not back to the opening scene. Alright, over here on 228 side, we have Hammerfell and an Incubus Saber with 2 small pulse, 3 SRM6 with Artemis, and 3 heavy machine gun. We have Firewolf Slayer in a Direwolf A with 5 AC5, 3 plasma cannon. Over on CXF's side, we have Pete Zone in a Direwolf A with 7 AC5 and temporary access in an Adder Warthog with 13 AP Goss, 1 Proto AC4. Now it looks like Pete Zone was getting shots off on Hammerfell, but now he's trading with Firewolf Slayer. Looks like Pete Zone might be winning this 1v1 with Firewolf Slayer from across the map. Yep. Pete Zone takes out Firewolf Slayer. It's now a 2v1. Hammerfell versus... Never mind. Hammerfell goes down. Straight through the CT. So that is going to be another 228 win. Or, sorry, that's going to be a CXF win 2-0. Let me get that recorded. Ba-boom. Wow. Temporary access doing 0 damage, just saying, yeah, Pete, go ham. Let's get those sides swapped. Swap over to Liao Jungle and swap the sides. Cat and cat on the wrong side. Wow. Note to players: don't invite your teammates until your side has been swapped. We don't need sleeper agents. Alrighty, so the 1v1 went to 228, and the first 2v2 went to Clan Crossfire. Who will win drop 1? Over here on 228 side, we have Griffin Space in a Summoner Bravo with 8 SRM6. That's going to be toasty. And here in a Vapor Eagle A with an LB24 SRM6 with Artemis. For Team 2, that's the red team, that's Crossfire. We have Cat and Cat in a Nightjeer D with an ER PPC and 3 AC-10, and the Lausitin in a Vapor Eagle 2 with 2 AC-10, 2 Proto AC-8. Now, we're going to be seeing 228 pushing up and closing the distance because they got those SRMs. They want to get brawly. Meanwhile, CXF is in more of a DACA receive for this 2v2. Griffin Space getting his CT opened. Oh no, left torso gets opened up before the CT. Both side torsos open, CT open, left torso gone. Down goes Griffin Space to a self-destruct, but not before destroying Cat and Cat. It's now Lausitin versus here. Here is halved. Lausitin still has all of his weapons. And Lausitin destroys here. That's going to be a win for CXF on the second 2v2. And give me a moment to log the API and log the score. So that's a win for CXF, 2-1. And let's get the side swap rolling. Swap the map over to Terra Therma Classic or Crucible. That first drop was so scuffed. Just everything about it. The countdown timer, the music. Oh, that was horrible. Once again, I'm sorry, viewers and players, you know, when you're going back and rewatching this. But for those of you who could not hear me over the music, let's see, I believe it was Pinky stayed down low and let Nikoro push up on him. Nikoro pushed up through the top ramps. I believe they were on the north side of the map. And Nikoro pushed all the way up, took that little side ramp dealio that has the window, right? That smallish window that runs down it. And then dropped onto Pinky essentially. But then as they were duking it out, Pinky Feldman got a majority of the CT hits and crits and won just barely. One shot difference. So yeah, there's the recap for you all. Since I realized you guys could not hear me over that music. Oh my goodness. yeah, that's right. Time limit should be 15. And the game mode should be Conquest. Fired without pay, and you still have to do the work. Alrighty, Clan Crossfire getting greened up. And now they are locked. Looks like they're going to be bringing 185 tons as opposed to, the 200 limit. So they're dropping a little light here. I wonder what they're bringing if they're dropping 15 tons light. $535 tonners? Maybe? No, because that would be 175. 4 35 tonners and a 45 tonner? Maybe. But yeah. Just kind of sitting here. Just sitting here waiting on the locks. So, what's the worst part about this stream so far? Was it drop 1.1? Is it me forgetting to swap the game mode and the time? Leave a comment. So that way I can, look back and rewatch this. Just off to a very rough start with this cast. Looks like 228 has got their 5th player in. And they are now locked. Alrighty, we're heading into drop 2. currently the score is 2 points for 228, 5 points for Clan Crossfire. And let's make sure to swap that scene so that way you guys aren't looking at the small screen. Alrighty, teams have loaded in. Over here on Team 2 side, that's the red team. That's 228. We have 2 Viper Fs, a Mislinks Ebon Dragoon, a Black Lantern Belinarius, and a Viper Scale Shot. In the Dragoon, it's a CERN Bomber with 4 SRM-6, Griffin Space, and Pinky in the Vipers with, oh my goodness, HMGs and red lasers. Hammerfell in the Scale Shot with 6 SRM4s and a small pulse, and Firewolf Slayer in the Belinarius with HMGs, SRMs, ER smalls. Over here on Team 1 side, that's the blue team, that's Crossfire. We have Captain Cat in a Shadow Cat with 5 AP Gauss, 3 Plasma Cannon, Mirage in a Adder Warthog with 14 AP Gauss, medium pulse laser, temporary access, 1 Proto AC4, 13 AP Gauss, Adder Warthog. Let's see, Proto 4, Proto 4. Okay. So yeah, teams have engaged, but the Adders all look to be running the same build. Who's the primary call here? Hammerfell and Temporary Access, maybe? Temporary Access, definitely. Hammerfell self-destructing. Temporary Access going down. Firewolf Slayer goes down now. Let's see. Pete Zone being chased here, getting destroyed. Griffin Space in a 2v1 no, 3v1 situation. Griffin Space goes down, and Pinky Feldman follows shortly after. That's going to be a Crossfire win, 5-1.
Resource point Theta is ours.
GG. Very, very fast drop. Let's see. 2 minutes 21 seconds. 2 minutes 20 seconds. Alrighty, let's see. Crossfire win 5-1. Alrighty, now we get into the lobby and we start swapping sides. I believe I got the side swaps right. Yeah, just gotta make sure that there's no CXF tags mixed in with the 228 tags for this drop, I believe. Or this match. That's the big one to look out for, I believe. Looks like Team 1 is green. There's the lock call. Alrighty, going into drop 3 here. Hellraisers not looking too good, honestly. Hellraisers with 3 points, Clan Crossfire with 11. I have not looked at the tournament standings, so I can't give you any background on like how these teams are positioned. So yeah. Sorry about that, viewers. Alrighty, Team 2 almost all readied. Just waiting on Pete Zone. There we go. There's the lock call. Now we get into drop number 3 of this week 3 matchup between 228 Hellraisers and Clan Crossfire. Just gotta wait for players to load in. There we go. Alrighty, over here on Team 2 side, we have two Shadowcat Ds, a Nightjeer D, an Arctic Wolf Prime, and a Summoner B.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
Let's see what's on those Shadowcats. 5 AP Gauss, 3 Plasma, 5 AP Gauss, 3 Plasma, Arctic Wolf with 5 SRM6 with Artemis, Summoner with just a boatload of SRMs, and Nightjeer D with ERPPC 3 AC10. Now we're going to zoom off to Team 1 side. That's the blue team. That's 228. And you know what? We're gonna be seeing some Orion 2CAs, Stormcrow Lacerator, an Incubus Saber, and an Arctic Wolf 1. This Incubus Saber is loaded up with small pulse SRMs, HMGs, micropulse. Arctic Wolf 1 with boatload of SRMs. Lacerator with 3 SRM6 and red lasers. Orion 2CA. Splat build with a flamer. Splat build with a plasma cannon on Hammerfell's Orion 2CA. So it looks like Hammerfell's going to be leading the charge across the bridge. Now he's a little bit forward from the rest of his team, but I don't think that's really an issue. They're still, yeah, they're getting regrouped. Now Griffin Space kind of leading the push. Alrighty, looks like Nikoro Doomguard is tucked in the corner here, waiting for his moment. UAB has gone up by both teams. They should see Nikoro on the minimap, but no. Nikoro's going to start getting backshots here against Firewolf Slayer. Lausitin goes down. Wow. Hammerfell's almost down in that 2v1 up there. Looks like Griffin Space here, Firewolf and Pinky are trying to get Pete Zone out of the fight. Griffin Space goes down, Nikoro goes down, Hammerfell finally goes down, followed by Temporary Axis and Firewolf Slayer. Pete Zone goes down. It's a 2v1 here. Captain Cat, the only Crossfire member left against here, and Pinky Feldman from 228. Now let's see if we can get a readout on Captain Cat. That left leg is open. Gear's looking pretty beat up. Ooh, that cockpit is one touch. But Captain Cat gets his legs taken out from underneath him. And that is going to be a 2-8 win, 5-3.
This triumph will provide us huge tactical benefits.
Very well played. Feel free to take a look at those stats while I update the scorecard. Yeah. All right, cool. And we go off to Forest Colony Classic. The available cap point for Forest Colony Classic is Kappa. So it's that cap point in the center of the map that's just way out in the open. Yeah, we've been seeing teams line up in the islands, out in the water. We've seen a couple of teams push, past the boat to get to the islands. But generally, what we've been seeing is teams trading from the mountains to the water, or from the water to the mountains, essentially. Now, I wonder what percentage of teams lose from trying to push across the open ground to get to the mechs that are over on the islands. Because I know that I've seen a couple of drops get lost simply because they're bleeding so much armor trying to cross that open ground. And that lead mech just gets absolutely focus fired. Going into drop 4, 2-8, making a little bit of a comeback, going up from 3 points to 9 points, and CXF only gaining 3 points, going up from 11 to 14. So this is still a very close match. CXF is locked. And so is 2-8. Alrighty, over here on blue team, team 1, CXF, we have a Gargoyle Rush deck. Let's see if we can get a quick readout on these Gargoyles. ERPPC 2AC5, ERPPC 2AC5, yep. So all the Gargoyles are running ERPPC 2AC5. Lausitin in the Vapor Eagle rival with 2 ERPPCs, 3 AP Goss. Over here on Team 2 side, that's the red team, that's 228. We have 2 Madcat Mark II Bravos, a Madcat Mark II Moonwalker, a Nightjar Bravo, and an Incubus 2. These Madcat Mark IIs are running 4 AC5, 2 Plasma Cannon, Nightjar with 4 Ultra AC5, Moonwalker with 3 Ultra AC5, 2 AC10, here with 2 Ultra AC5, 2 Ultra 10, 2 Small Pulse. Now, where... Alright, so that Incubus is up in the center, running kind of towards Kappa, but I don't want to just zoom off to get his loadout and miss this big ol' fight in the water. Actually, we might be able to quickly zip over here and get a look, but we're gonna have to turn the camera. There we go. That way we can still see the fight that's happening in the water. 5 LMGs, 2 beam lasers on Hammerfell in that Incubus. We got an airstrike out going on Pinky Feldman and Griffin space. Now, looking at the percentages, 228 is having a rough time. Hammerfell goes down to Lausitin. Now, Lausitin has that angle. You know, he gets that crossfire angle, that flanking angle. Griffin space goes down. Pinky Feldman goes down. The rest of 228 is just super beat up. Look at that. Left torso. Yep. Gone. And gone. Wow. CXF with a clean sweep here. Drop 4. 5-0.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Very well done. So yeah, that wow, clean sweep. That puts CXF at 20 points. 228 remains at 9. Get the side swap going here. There we go. Like, damn. Great play. Very good trades by Crossfire. Drop 4. But I will say 228 was doing a damn good job sharing armor. Because if you looked at those mech percentages, they were all roughly even. Which means that, you know, they were sharing armor and getting uh equally torn up, so to say. Just waiting on the teams to ready up and lock. I think we're gonna finish before uh the next cast starts, which is gonna be Ralphie No Pants on MWO Leagues 2. Alrighty, Team 1 has locked. But yeah, Ralphie's stream on MWO Leagues 2 starts at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, or 0200 UTC. And right now, that's going to be 12 minutes from now. So once you guys hear this, 7 minutes from now, who knows? Depends on how fast this match, or how long this match goes for. But I highly suggest everybody run off to MWO Leagues 2 once this drop concludes. And, go support those teams as well. And support Ralphie. Come on. We're green across the board, waiting on that lock call. Oh. We have a disconnect from Griffin. Oh, I'm glad that it didn't let me launch. Oh, jeez. I go to click launch. I'm like, why is the button not clickable? Notice Griffin's disconnected. Waiting on Griffin space to connect. When will he Come back into the lobby. I do not really know the answer. Ah, come on. We got this. You can do it. Alrighty. We got Griffin Space back. Oh boy. Sorry, everybody. Y'all wanted to see Mech Warrior Online? Well, here's Lobby Warrior Online. Alrighty, over here on team one side, that's blue team. That's 228. We have Hammerfell in a Shadowcat Mesh Peshu with 6 LMG, 2 Beam Laser. Here in a Stone Rhino 4 with 3 AC5, 3 AC10. Pinky Feldman in a Stone Rhino 4 with the same loadout. Firewolf Slayer in a Stone Rhino 7 with 8 ER Larges. And Griffin Space in an Axum with 4 Ultra AC5, 2 Ultra 10s. That is just a lot of DACA.
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource.
Over here on team 2 side, that's the red team, that's Crossfire. We have 2 Direwolves. One is an Ultraviolet, one is an A. Let's get a loadout check on them. Ultraviolet with 7 AC5s. A with 7 AC5s. We got Stone Rhino 2 with 2 Gauss Rifle, 4 ER Larges. Stone Rhino 1 with 4 Gauss Rifle, 2 ER Larges. And a Shadowcat D mobbing around with what? 5 AP Gauss, 3 Plasma Cannon. Hammerfell getting up onto the side of the mountain, getting some shots off on one of the Direwolves out there. I believe it is Mirage in the Ultraviolet. Now, Griffin Space getting a little chewed up, so is Firewolf Slayer, as they try to close the distance. Those ER Larges just doing more damage at range than the AC-10s and AC-5s can. Well, let's get a view from the water side. I feel like this will be easier to track everybody. Captain Cat out in the water, getting shot up. Beam lasers just tracing him. Yeah, there's really no good angle, so might as well watch the mechs as they get destroyed. Pinky Feldman at 56%, already halved, CT open. Firewolf Slayer 69%, CT open. Ooh, Hammerfell getting beat up. Down goes Griffin Space. Way up at the front. Yeah, that CT was taken out. Pinky Feldman goes down. Firewolf Slayer looks like he's about to go down. He's at 51% CT orange. Hammerfell goes down. Firewolf Slayer just went down. It is a 1v5 situation, not looking good here for here. And that's another 5-0 sweep for Clan Crossfire. GG. Damn. Pete Zone, 807 damage in that Stone Rhino 1. Just farming away. Unfortunately, the Stone Rhinos were not able to get close enough to make use of the AC-10s and AC-5s. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna be it for this match. So yeah, go to MWO Leagues 2. I'm just gonna be doing my usual ending stream announcements right now. So yeah, go watch the other match. Go watch Ralphie No Pants cast the Division C matchup between DPS and Aces Wild. Go now. MWO Leagues 2. What are you doing? Go. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, supporting these teams, supporting MWO Comp, and supporting me as your caster for this evening. Thank you so much, MWO Comp admin, for keeping MWO Comp alive. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Bear, for running Tournament of Stars once again. Yeah. If you want to get better at the game or want to find people to play with, want to rework your builds and don't really know how to or what is meta, swing on by the MWO Comp Discord. Link is in the... You can find the link in the banners below this video. Yeah. That about sums it up. Clan Crossfire coming out of this match with 26 points, 228 Hellraisers with 9. Anyways, that's all for me. I'm Luscious Balzac from FJRD. Keep it luscious.